Welcome to Pure Country Reacts, and tonight we are going to be reviewing one of probably my favorite TikTokers. It's probably one of your favorites, I'm not sure. But this is a TikTok. I'm very new to TikTok, so it's taken a while to find people whose videos really appeal to me, that make me laugh a lot, and this is probably one of my favorites. Since he doesn't follow me, but I follow him, I could not message him directly. However, I did message him in comments to ask him if it was okay if I did some reactions to his videos on this channel, and he gave me a thumbs up. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the Sassy Nurse on TikTok. If you guys do not follow this guy, he's seriously hilarious. He is a nurse, and he has got just some great content out there, and if you need a laugh, this guy is good for it. It's really hilarious. So I hope you guys enjoy.
All the time. Why don't healthcare workers dress up for Halloween? Well, I tell you.
Mrs. Johnson, I need to take you.
It's supposed to be the patient.
I go, Satan. The devil is alive.
For real, lady.
I ain't lived long enough.
What?
It's not my time.
I have orders. You must come.
Can you take someone down the hall?
Wait, what?
Leave me alone, honey. Oh, my name is Mark. I'm here to take you to X-ray. The doctor has ordered you an X-ray. Oh. Like, for real, I have a job to do. Well, come back later. Right in the middle of a good dream. Does this patient have dementia? Me and that Sean Connery. Oh, he's handsome. Sure, go on now. What the fuck just happened? I don't give
I swear.
I had enough of this shit.
Happy Halloween, sluts.
You know, sometimes we do some of the stupidest shit, and thanks to users like this, user 782048599er,
Okay.
you all know that I be sitting here trying to wipe this motherfucking eyelash off my damn screen for 10 motherfucking minutes. 10 minutes. Just to realize that's your profile picture. But I followed you back just cause you a damn asshole. Have a good day.
Dang, you need to follow me. I want him to follow me so bad, but me and Lexi have not really built up our content yet. I've just been sort of kind of testing the waters on some stuff. But we plan on it. We plan on it. I really want this guy to follow me. But anyway, if he doesn't, I mean, it's okay. He's still hilarious, and I will still follow him unless he offends me greatly, which most times takes a lot to offend me. So that's my responding to her.
Use with your patient.
Well, this should be fun. Sometimes when I'm pulling up a patient and they have that look of absolute terror, like they just went skydiving, I say, Lord, honey, I just about threw you into the next room. But most of the time it's just me moaning and groaning because I pulled my back out on a 350-pound man-child who's up an ad-lib walkie-talkie that's idiopathically paralyzed from the deadliest strand of the man flu. Sometimes when I'm starting IV on my patient, the patient will say, oh, Lord, isn't this going to hurt? I say, yeah, heifer, that's the point. Sadly, I'm from Kentucky, and most still don't get that one. Sometimes I mix it up a bit. When they ask, is it going to hurt? I say, no, not at all. And then they get real calm. I say, yeah, it won't hurt me a bit. I won't feel a thing. When patients tell me, I just feel like I'm going to die, I tell them, no, don't worry, you'll be fine. He don't come till Tuesday. Sometimes they laugh, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I forget and it's actually Tuesday. There's no correcting after that. When patients tell me they can't stand them vampires from lab and they come on a night shift, well, I said, honey, you wouldn't have that problem if you'd waited till the morning. Sometimes when I'm doing a procedure, I jack the bed up so I don't pull my back out. Sometimes the patients say, woo-wee, we going on a ride. I say, we sure are, except people usually don't get off on this one. Now that one leaves them thinking. And when I'm feeling not as snarky, I tell them, yeah, we're going to jack you up to Jesus. When I put patients in the reverse Trendelenburg, say, whoa, now what you doing? I tell them I figured you could have used a change of scenery. When patients ask me to silence their monitors because the noise is driving them crazy, I tell them, okay, that's fine. It's just letting me know you might be dead. But if you think you can do a better job of that, let me know when it happens. I'll be down the hall. They usually let me turn it back on. When patients ask me, Lord, honey, don't let me die. Say, honey, I wouldn't dream of it. Too much paperwork. I do the same when they say, don't let me fall. Sometimes they sympathize and they say, Lord, honey, I wouldn't want you to have to do all that. Me being my natural self, I tell them, don't worry about it, honey. You won't know a thing about it. Either way, when walkie-talkie patients are acting a fool because they need to go to the bathroom to poop and the only thing holding them down is the half-a-pound blanket, I tell them, Lord, me too, honey, for 2 weeks. Good talk. Holler if you need anything. When I'm taking a patient to the floor and I got the wheelchair set on cruise control at about 95 miles per hour, I tell them, Lord, honey, we're fixing to part your hair. And most of the time it is sticking straight up. Had one old lady one time. She said, Lord, honey, if you wreck me in this thing, she said, it's gonna kill me and you both. She was a pain in my ass. I looked her dead in the eye and said, yeah, that would be tragic. She got out of that wheelchair in a hurry. When I take them up in the stretcher, I always start off like one of them people that sits the people on the carnival rides. I don't know what the damn they called. Please keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times. Sometimes they overdo it and use that monologue all the way to the floor, talking about concessions and peanuts, departure times. When people ask me how long have I been a nurse, I always reply, too long. Or it's my first day. Sometimes I'm a bitch. I tell them, oh, I don't work here. I tell them I'm from psych. I beat up one of the nurses and stole their scrubs. One bitch believed me. That was a disaster. She called the law to come and arrest me. I helped him look for me. And then I realized the me I was looking for was me. Fuck my life.
Most recently,
I'm
very
so
bad.
disappointed in
Okay, my level of petty.
Okay, it says, unless the Karens get off your back,
You're
you're gonna need 2022. I'm not a stalker, but I'll follow you on. I like your honest humor.
It really is. He's really
Yeah.
funny. He is, and he says he's from Kentucky. And if you can't figure that out from his accent, then that's lost on you. People from the South a lot of times can sort of kind of tell each other. We obviously are
could
not
easily
from
tell.
Kentucky. We are from South Carolina. Hence. Pure country, so we can all sort of kind of tell when people are from the South some way. So I love the accent, and I can totally identify with that, and also his sarcasm in his humor. That's like,
Our second language.
yes, it's our second language. We love sarcasm. So, love it. So, a lot of his posts are like this. It'll sort of kind of tell you in advance. He might be responding to somebody. He might be responding about his day. But this one is my level of petty, level 999. And he is responding from whoever this person was, Joyce Carson. So, anyways, I love that he does respond to a lot of his followers.
you, Joyce. I would assume that you would know me better than this. The fact that you haven't already looked to see that I've already made a third backup account, well, it hurts. Listen, it's like this. I ain't here for a long time, but we're here for the good time. People may not believe this. People who actually know me in real life will. They think I'm mouthy and offensive on the first account. The restraint that I have shown, Karen's about to have a motherfucking field day. If I gotta make 1,000 accounts, that's how fucking petty I am.
And let me just say, I did not know he had backup accounts, so that means I'm gonna have to go look for his backup accounts. Okay, so I am so glad that I figured this. I have not went back and looked at every video he has. I just found him one day just scrolling through the regulars and not looking at who I follow. I stumbled on him, and after about 3 or 4 videos, I was hooked. So I have not went backwards, and for our channel's purposes, we're starting from some of the first posts on the Sassy Nurse 2021 account. So I just thought I'd put that out there.
I'll have the Karens having to break out the motherfucking calculus. Square root of pi, I don't give a fuck. Pretty soon you're gonna see Sassy Nurse 2099 3.1141255. It's gonna get real scandalous. Because we're fixing to start talking about racism in healthcare. Karen's gonna shit their dicks. Some of it's serious, some of it's funny, some of it still gives me PTSD. Fuck it, we'll just talk about it
I
next.
did not know that
I'm
was an
nursing,
account.
and how patients like to fuck with you. So I got
Okay, so this is awkward moments. The swamp ass, it looks like. I can't even imagine.
a secret. It's personal, but I'm gonna share it. When I get really nervous, because death doesn't make me nervous anymore. Uncomfortable situations do. Sort of embarrassing, unless you're me and you don't give a fuck. I stutter, like real bad. But for some reason, my alternate personalities speak just fine. So I'm from the South. There's 2 things we don't do. You don't take the Lord's name in vain, thanks to nursing. Done fucked that one up. And you don't say the N-word. That's all I've got left. So I had this little black feller. He made me uncomfortable. Not because he was black, because he had eyes that pierced through my soul. He had a very strange last name. We're gonna mix the spelling up, but it sounded sort of like this. No. So I call him by his first name. He said, no, I'm Mr. Can I please use your first name? He said, no. I start sweating and shit. I mean, I've got the swamp ass. I start stuttering like Adolf Hitler driving a moped, the swastika 500. Fuck, I can't do it. I'll get you another nurse. Said, no, I'm just fucking with you. It's blah, 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 blah. But I had you sweating, though. Mother bitches.
Okay. Now, I did see him do, what was we calling? Not we calling it, but I was asking you at the grocery store the other day.
Oats.
It was, it was something oats. It was, oh God, I can't remember.
Old-fashioned oats?
No, it's what some of them do it. It's like morning oats or overnight oats, or I'll remember it eventually. But I seen the first oats thing. The Sassy nurse did here, and I wanted to try it because I do try to do low carb stuff, and I've been failing epically for probably the past 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm like, okay, you know what? I can't eat oatmeal. Okay, and I know this is not gonna make sense. I can't eat oatmeal because it's got a lot of carbs in it. Okay, and I'm talking about really good oatmeal, like what's the apple spice? And there's like a cinnamon spice or an allspice, or I don't know.
Well, cinnamon spice, cinnamon apple, etc., etc.
Yeah, I don't want plain oatmeal. I want some flavor to it. So a lot of these have like 39 carbs. 37, 45. Okay, I don't want to have any more carbs in a day than 24, and that's like 2 days worth of carbs for me. So, and like I say, I've been failing epically. I have been sliding in some things I shouldn't have. So anyway, so I thought I will do some of these. What did I just call them? Oats. Okay, overnight oats or something like that. So anyway, I saw him do it, and I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. So if I get the original oats in their original form, if they've not been maybe processed the way the oatmeal is done, maybe I can make them lower in carbs. Negative. Okay. Overnight oats is what I think it's called. Anyways, so you put like fruits in your.
That's okay. If not, we're doing.
You put like fruits and seasonings and things in it, cream or milk or almond milk, or whatever. I know some of you people know what I'm talking about. So anyway, and then you put it in the fridge overnight and they're ready for the next morning. Well, what was the carbs on it when I looked at the carbs of the oats? Wasn't it like 57 or something?
Regular oats was 48, and then the oats we usually do, the oatmeal, was 37.
Yeah, I don't know how they took the
lowest
carbs.
the lowest I found was like 23.
Yeah, why have I seen those?
Because we bought them there in there.
Oh, it's the regular oatmeal. That's right.
What's got raspberry in it?
No.
It's one of the smaller boxes. It's 25 though.
Anyways, so, and that's still over my carbs. But anyways, so what we did was I sort of kind of scrapped that idea, even though it sounded good at the time. And if I was doing calories, we would be good. But no, I'm doing the low carb.
Well, I've heard the calorie diet doesn't do that much.
Well, I did lose weight doing calories before and counting calories. It was a whole heck of a lot easier than counting carbs, because the best tasting foods in the world have a ton of carbs.
Well, the carbs typically, I think the only way you'd be able to go over your carbs is if you went with your original plan and worked out some, and it would work those carbs off, and it would be your daily carbs for the day.
Well, it works the calories off, but that in turn would sort of kind of help. But anyway, let's see. Weight loss, Taco Tuesday on Saturday, 3 a.m. thoughts. Okay, so he did not put what it's called. That's like overnight. He'll do it in a minute, or he'll do it during one of these.
Anyway, so a lot of y'all want to know what kind of food we eat when we lost all that weight. Low carb and some meth.
See?
We're going to fix keto tacos.
No meth.
This here brown in the meat. Now, if you don't know how to do that, you have to go Taco Bell. I can't help you with that. That's the basics. Now, all the toppings, they basically free food. The lettuce, the cheese, I know that's all we put. But what about the shells? Taco ain't a taco without the shells.
Exactly.
I'm going to teach you how to turn these keto free. But first, the secret to good tasting diet food, fresh ingredients. Nothing like freshly shredded cheese. We're going to put this back in the refrigerator, grab this shit instead. Because homie's hungry, he ain't got time for all that shit. This is where it gets complicated. This here's a banana. You ain't gonna need that. Now, this here's sour cream, I had to have my wife come find, because I'm a man and I can't find shit in the refrigerator.
Yeah, gotta have the sour cream. On board.
For the shells. To keep it keto, you gotta put that shit in the garbage. Just eat
Exactly.
that hamburger meat with a spoon. Or you just do like we did. Eat whatever the fuck you want. But instead of 12 tacos, have 2 tacos. I'm gonna fuck right off and go eat. These over there. Welcome to Weekend Wisdom from my bathroom. This is not my bathroom, FYI. That'd be pretty hillbilly trash bougie. To this little spider on my wall. Now, I started to kill it because, spider. Enough said.
Yeah, he would die, or Lexi. No, I don't know. Spiders usually die under you as well, right?
I try to get them in a
Okay.
cup.
So I can't remember. All I know is when there's a bug, a spider, anything with multiple eyes, more than 8 legs.
The big poison ones are the
some-
ones that die under my feet.
All creatures like that have to be gone, especially if they're in my domicile. So her or her dad has to fetch those. So I'm on board. When it's a spider, yeah, I'm ready to burn the place down. Okay, come get it. We burning the place down if you don't get it.
Said, but we're going to save it and take it outside.
Okay.
That was the dog. That bastard looks mean as fuck. Ashley, how am I gonna get this thing outside? He keeps running around the paper towel. The point is to not kill it. Why is this so hard? Maybe that's the point. Okay, I think I'm gonna get him. He's moving, Ashley. I'm trying. Oh, it's on my finger.
Oh my God!
Get off my
No, see, hit him
finger,
in the air.
Everything's good, Ash. I survived. Some of us didn't. This whole Viggie's fucked up now. Was going to be about the right path is not always the easiest. But I guess now it's going to be no good deed goes unpunished. Sometimes you just gotta kill a bitch.
Gotta say.
Series is for you. I once had a patient. Demanded I tie his shoe. That don't sound too bad. Sir, they're not on your feet. Why do you need them tied? Don't like my laces in the floor. Let me get that for you. That's what I do. Yeah. I once had a patient asked me to wipe his ass. So naturally I did it. He complained I wasn't doing it right. Snatches the toilet paper from my hands and wipes his own ass. And then reaches it back to me to wipe it right.
Oh!
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure there is only one way to wipe an asshole.
Yes.
There's another way I don't know about. Drop it in the comments below. That would help me out greatly. Thank you. I'm here to learn. I once had a patient who told me she couldn't feed herself. So naturally I did it. It took me 27 minutes to feed this lady. I felt wonderful because I took the time to help her. As soon as we're done, she reaches over, picks up the phone off the bedside table, and calls her daughter.
Yeah.
If you love for me, it's absolute
What is your most
calamity,
hilarious
a shit
patient
show.
experience?
Something that causes me to have a stroke in the moment, but years later can sit down and the memories like acid, LSD. I giggle like a hyena. Maybe a crow with laryngitis. One does come to mind, though. I may go back and draw this. It was a night like any other, and hell was burning down around me. So basically, it was a Tuesday. And little old Granny, a pain in my ass. She most certainly was. She pushes the bed against the door. We can only open it this much. But I can see her took off all the things except the depends, which by the looks of it, weighed about 27 pounds.
Oh.
Down to the knees. She's dancing around, have a good old time. We get the door open. She lunges into the hallway. She goes left. She goes right. We chase her all over the hospital. Granny's fast as fuck. I was a little fluffier then. I couldn't run too well. Had to be a linebacker in her day. She gets in the refrigerator, gets a lunchbox. Granny's hungry. Holds it like a football. Go like this, like this. Finally subdue Granny. Get her in the bed. She gives me a big hug. Aw. In the blink of an eye, punches me in my right eye. Knocked me the fuck out, it did. Good times. Funny from you laugh. You're going to hell.
The Fall of Jedi Karen. Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
I love this.
Oh my God.
Ooh, use the force, Karen. Everybody on this app got the force.
Tase her ass. There you go. That's how easy it was.
Not the force for Jedi Karen. Bitch done got hover cadavered. I can die happy now.
Zach.
Throwback Veggies, my favorite nursing story.
From the insanity
Two
section.
phone calls from the ER. Too stupid to be made up.
Triage is an eater, homie.
I was getting a little freaky with myself, You know, doing the 5-knuckle shuffle,
What? Honey, I don't know what the hell that is.
Cuffing the carrot,
I still lost, honey.
chucking the corn.
What is this got something to do with vegetables?
What made me say it?
Honey, I don't. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. You was a masturbating. Okay, I get you, honey. I'm with you.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm not with you, but you know what I mean, honey.
So, I live with my grandparents, and, I couldn't find any lube, so I found some lotion. I think I've had an allergic reaction to it.
Oh, what's your symptoms, honey? Lotion was it? Like Bath Body Works? Some of that Victor's Secret, honey? That you using the Suave?
Sure, I think it's French. Nitro Paste.
Nitro Paste? Bitch, you mean nitro paste?
Baby, everything's real dark. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Hello? Honey, you gonna die? Honey, call a ambulance. Oh, Lord.
Swear to my damn.
Okay, so you feel you know what you are talking about without a medical doctorate.
Okay.
No.
Okay, he's actually been through the ropes, so yes, he knows what
He
he's talking
knows
about.
exactly what he's
He
talking
knows more
about.
than a freaking doctor.
Nurses know more, and I'm going to give, and this is really not a good example of what nurses know, okay? This is my experience, not to mention maybe some with my husband. I'm going to give my experience, okay? When I was having my baby, okay? There's no
other ones.
Yeah, she's it, okay? And, I pushed for almost 3 hours. Do you know who was with there working for almost the entire 3 hours? 2 nurses. And they were in and out, okay, while I'm in full-on labor, in and out, because somebody else was heavy in labor at the same time. So, anyways...
For birthday twins.
Yeah. So, anyways, the doctor came in, and he caught Lexi. He played catch, okay? The nurses did all the work. Yeah, he did the episiotomy. He called Lexi. He did the episiotomy. He sewed the episiotomy up, all that jazz. But this nurse right here, Mr. Sassy Nurse, will absolutely tell you that when doctors say do something, these nurses learn that sometimes the doctor ain't always right. And they know this just because...
Of experience.
Okay? Doctor said do this, I'm going to do this, I just about killed the patient. So they know. He knows. He's been doing this for a long time. And just because he doesn't have the doctorate does not mean that he doesn't know his shit.
I mean,
I'm
so
sorry.
you think about it, if you've been on a cardiac field, you're going to know a lot more about that area when you go to another field and that area starts to affect them. You're going to know a lot more about that than probably the doctor of that just one field.
Exactly, because, you got doctors, you have family doctors, and you got those specialist doctors who work on just, say, feed, just, say, heart, just, gynecology.
Pregnancy.
Gynecology, all with that. Brain, just ear, nose, and throat. There's so many specialties out there. So guess what? A nurse in a hospital, 9 times out of 10, at least went through some training on every floor, okay, with every kind of patient in every department, okay. And you sort of I'm assuming you could say, hey, I'd really like to work here, but maybe they're low in this part. But anyway, the nurses, most nurses know their shit, okay. We have seen some shitty nurses
New
before.
nurse hatchlings are not going to know, and there's some crappy nurses who just don't care.
The nurselings don't know as much, and that's where the hands-on comes in. And as we go along in a lot of these, he will tell you that stuff. But he does know his shiz, okay? He really does. And the only reason I know that I say that is because I've always been interested in the medical field, but I decided a little late in life what I wanted to do. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. And Lexi just noticed that his backup music is Dynamite by BTS. So we continue.
Age advice, children. You lay a trap for a Contosaurus. A T-Rex will be a T-Rex. Bitch gonna bite every time. Listen here, Jazzy Ho. You'll have a medical doctorate. I know I don't. The difference is, I don't want it. I like common sense. Do you?
Yeah.
Clearly not. Because if you'd look through them comments or listen to the video, after 11 seconds, you'd have known. There wasn't a damn thing in that, did you? You're a prime example of the Karen Trash Clan who speaks before thou knows what the fucker is going on. You know that feeling that you get when the video you just posted has 22,000 views with 3,000 likes and it's a troll VG? By my calculations, and I'm pretty sure they're right, that is 19,000 Karens that just felt the sting of a cucklebird in their nether regions. I hope you learn a valuable lesson here, my friend. Think before thou speak. 'Tis better to be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Something you've just
Exactly.
done. Scurry along, Karen. Back to your country. This is gonna be fun. I swear to my
Your
bad.
country. Just law driver. Anyways, that is, and she just thumped me. Y'all can't see it. She just thumped me. Anyway, so I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, but this is going to be number 1 in a series of Sassy Nurse reactions. This gentleman is from TikTok. He is a nurse, and I love his content. I did halfway get permission from him because, like I say, since he didn't follow me on TikTok and I'm new to TikTok, I did ask him in his comments, could I do this? And I got the So anyway, if you hadn't done it already, please give us a thumbs up and share our videos and subscribe. Please subscribe. It's very appreciated. We've got hopefully a lot of things out there that different people may like. We do have some TikTok hood meals. We have some TikTok reactions. We have movie reactions or roast or commentary. We have some BTS episodes that we've been commentating to, and the reason they're not reactions is because we've seen them before. And what else do we have? We have a couple of cooking videos. We have some games. So hopefully there'll be a little bit of something on there that you may be interested in or that you may like. So check out the other content that we have. And as always, until our next video, peace.